Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to the Google Classroom of Sri Gokulam Public School. Last class, we were discussing the story of Taro from Unit 3, Taro's Reward. So we said that Taro was a woodcutter. He was living in Japan. He was a poor woodcutter, and one day during winter season, his father had expressed a desire or a wish to drink sake. It is an expensive drink. Taro was unable to provide the drink for his father, but still he was very sad and upset. Being a very thoughtful son, he decides to go next day to the forest and cut more woods and make more money so that he can buy sake for his father. While he is chopping the woods, he hears the sound of gushing water. He immediately moves towards the place from where the sound was coming, and to his surprise, he finds a waterfall. He goes near the waterfall, cups the water into his hand and drinks from it. He understands that the waterfall has turned into sake and it is providing him with the most expensive drink, which is sake. He takes his pitcher we said means pot, and he fills it up and he rushes home. What happens next? After reaching home, he gives the water or sake to his father. His father drinks a sip from it and becomes very happy. Immensely happy he becomes that his father begins to do a little dance in the middle of the floor. After that, in evening, an old lady comes to visit them. After talking for a few minutes, as the lady was moving out from the house or going away from the house, his father politely offers a drink of sake to the old woman. From this we understand that they are not very selfish and greedy people. They could have hid the secret drink from the old lady, but they did not do that. They very selflessly, meaning without any selfishness, they politely offered the drink to the lady. The old lady was very happy and she drank sake and went home. But by night, the news of having sake in Taro's house had spread throughout the village. Now what happened? By night time, there was a procession of villagers in front of Taro's house. Procession means a number of people moving in an orderly manner, means like moving in a line. So people were forming queues and lines and moving towards Taro's house. Everybody wanted to taste the magical drink that he had got from the waterfall. Everyone in the village drank it, and by night time the entire sake was over. Next day morning, Taro was more happy as he took the biggest pitcher in his house, the biggest pot that he had in his house, and he went to collect more sake from that waterfall. This time, Taro was having a second surprise in his life. What was the surprise that he had? When he went over there, he found that a crowd of people was standing in front of the waterfall. Everybody had different kinds of things to collect sake from the waterfall. They had buckets, they had pots, they had pitchers, they had pans, anything that they could take from their home, they had taken it and they had come to collect sake from the waterfall. One of the villagers went near the waterfall and started to drink from there. But the villager noticed that it is just pure water coming from the waterfall. He again tried to drink from the waterfall. Again he found that it is just pure water. Now the villager got very angry and he said, Taro had been cheating us. this is not sake coming from here. He was telling a lie to us. Many other villagers also tried to drink from the waterfall, and all of them found that it was only water. What had actually happened over there? All these people were very greedy for sake, that the magical waterfall had changed into water when these people came to drink from it. Taro was observing and listening to the entire thing from behind a rock. He saw that all the villagers had become very angry, and a few of them started telling that we should find Taro and beat him for telling lies to us. Taro got very confused. He waited till all the villagers left the place. Everybody was very angry, so they had ran into different places to find out Taro and to beat him, to shout at him. Taro waited till everyone went away, and he went near the waterfall. He tried to drink from the waterfall again, and this time it had turned into sake. And that was the magic in that waterfall. Sake was only offered to Taro from that waterfall. Anybody else who went to drink from there got pure water, but when Taro went to drink from there, he got sake. It definitely was a magical waterfall. The news of this magical waterfall again spread throughout the village. Not only throughout the village, it spread throughout the country. The entire Japan heard about this magical waterfall. The Emperor of Japan, Emperor means the king. The king of Japan heard this story. He sent his people from the palace to find out whether the story is true or not. They came to the village, saw the magical waterfall, and understood that the story is true. They went back and reported the same to the emperor. The emperor was very happy that he called Taro to his palace. He rewarded Taro 20 pieces of gold. Rewarded means gave him a gift of 20 pieces of gold. Not only did he give him 20 pieces of gold, the emperor also told that the magical waterfall will be now called as Taro's waterfall. So the magical waterfall was now called as Taro, and he said that he had did this so that all the little children will be encouraged to grow up and become good children who take care of their parents, love their parents, and be thoughtful of their parents. So he wanted to develop these qualities in children. So he said that whenever the children hear the story of Taro, they will understand that they should also become good children, thoughtful children, caring children like Taro. So we are also going to be very thoughtful and caring children like Taro. Aren't we going to be? Yes. So this is the beautiful story of Taro, and let us all try to be very good children like Taro. We will quickly discuss the question answers of this lesson. First question, why did Taro run in the direction of the stream? Answer is in paragraph number 5. Taro ran in the direction of the stream because he was thirsty, and he also wanted to know from where the sound of the water was coming from. Okay, so next question. How did Taro's father show his happiness after drinking sake? His father started to do a little dance on the middle of the floor. So that is how he showed his happiness. Next. Why did the waterfall give Taro, Saki and others water? Now we know the answer for that. The waterfall was changing into Saki for Taro because he was a thoughtful and a kind son. It was changing into water for others because they were greedy and selfish people. So that is the simple answer for it. Next question. Why did the villagers want to drown Taro? Drown means to put into water. They wanted to drown Taro because they thought that Taro was telling a lie to them and he was cheating them by telling that the waterfall had turned into Sake. Last question. Why did the emperor reward Taro? Now, before that, what is the reward that Taro got? Taro got 20 pieces of gold. And why did he get that gold? He got that gold because he was a kind and a thoughtful son. The emperor also wanted to encourage the children in the country to grow up to be thoughtful and caring children like Taro. So this is the reason why he was rewarded. So with this we are concluding our lesson and question answers are discussed, notes are given. Write it down in your notebook, study your notes, read the lesson very well. Test paper is given, attempt your test paper and be very good children. Thank you and have a nice day.